Hi, I'm Alan Stokel, and starting right now with this video, I want to teach you how to stealth camp. For those of you who don't know what stealth camping is camping out of sight, overnight, without a fire or cooking, on undeveloped, unmarked land that is not used for agricultural purposes, using the leave no trace principles. This is not trespass. It's not gypsy camping or wild camping. Stealth camping can be carried out in the wild, but also it can be used in many urban settings. Over the next series of weeks, I'll be posting segments on YouTube concerning various aspects of stealth camping. I invite you to view each one. The next one after this introduction is Volume 1, How to Choose a Good Site. First, let's address the issue of trespass. I'm from Canada, and our trespass laws are probably similar to yours. But before you start stealth camping, go and check it out. Do a little research to find out about the legalities of stealth camping in your country, state, or province. You most likely will find that our trespass laws are based on what we call common law, or in Northern Europe, it's what's known as every man's right. I invite you to Google those terms and get a little more detail. Also, try and use government websites, because there are those among us who simply do not understand common law and view property rights and the use of deadly force above everything else. In the case of common law, there is criminal trespass, and should a trespasser cause damage to the property or possessions of the landowner, they may use civil tort law to recover losses. Now, in Ontario, Canada, the trespass law states this, and I quote, "Every person who is not acting under right or authority conferred by law, and who, without the express permission of the occupier, the proof of which rests with the defendant, enters on a premises when entry is prohibited under this act, or engages in an activity on the premises when the activity is prohibited under this act, or does not leave the premises immediately after he or she is directed to do so by the occupier of the premises or an authorized person by the occupier, is guilty of an offense." Now, according to the Finnish government website, every man's right, or the right to wander, states, every man's right means that access to the land is free of charge and does not require the landowner's permission. People taking advantage of these rights are nevertheless obliged not to cause any damage or disturbance. Every man's right consists of a set of generally accepted traditions that have been enshrined in various laws and regulations. Now, here in Canada, we have what they call Crown land. This is the land that belongs to Queen Elizabeth II, the Queen of Canada. And she allows us to camp up to 21 days on her land, providing it's not signed otherwise. So here's your homework before you go to Volume 1. Make sure you understand what trespass is, and if there is something similar to Crown land or every man's right in the jurisdiction you plan to camp in. One last thing, I'm not a lawyer, and neither are most property owners. Stealth camping is dangerous, especially when you're not properly prepared. I don't want you or anyone else to get hurt, so it's important that you view all the chapters before you attempt to stealth camp. I cannot be held responsible if the information in these videos or any lack of due diligence on my part or others leads to injury or death, no matter how caused. See you in Volume 1.